All you heavens, bless the Lord. All you waters, bless the Lord. All you hosts of the Lord, sun and moon, bless the Lord. Stars of heaven, bless the Lord. Rain and dew, bless the Lord. All you winds, fire and heat, bless the Lord. Cold and chill, bless the Lord. Dew and rain, bless the Lord. Frost and chill, bless the Lord. Ice and snow, bless the Lord. Night and days, bless the Lord. Light and darkness, bless the Lord. Light and clouds and the rain, bless the Lord. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Exalt him, you people, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Exalt him, you people, praise the Lord. Exalt him, you people, praise the Lord. Today, we have celebrated the wonderful feast of St. Thomas. St. Thomas, we are told that he died in India after he had spread the good news. So I want to read something short about him, a little history about him and what he was about, which will be done in Swahili language. Mtakatifu Thomas, mtume wa Yesu, alizikwa huko Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, aliyokuwa askofu wa huko. Tomaso alikuwa Mgalilaya. Alihubiri Uchina, Ethiopia, India, tuseme Asia yote. We are told that he preached in China, in Galilee, Ethiopia, and in India, and nearly the entire Asia. Mtakatifu Thomas alikuwa mzito kuamini kuwa Yesu amefufuka hadi alipoona na kuweka kidole chake katika makovu ya misumari mikononi mwa Yesu na kovu la ubavuni mwa Yesu. Just like some of us, Thomas delayed to believe that Jesus was risen from the dead. Yohane 20:24-29, baada ya kuona makovu ya kusulubishwa Yesu, Tomaso alikiri akasema, Bwana wangu na Mungu wangu. These were words from the mouth of St. Thomas, my Lord and my God. Tomaso aliuawa mwaka wa 72 AD. Hilo kaburi lake lipo mpaka leo. He died in 72 AD and his grave is until now. Chini ya altare ndani ya kanisa Katoliki, Basilika la Mtakatifu Tomaso mtume, Chennai, India. Leo tarehe 3 Julai ni sikukuu ya kanisa linalomkumbuka leo, maana aliuawa tarehe kama ya leo, yaani mwaka wa 72 AD. Na wapongeza wote wenye majina ya Thomas. I thank all those who are named after Thomas. Na watakaozaliwa leo muwaite Thomas, and those who will be born today are named after Thomas. Makanisa yote, Katoliki, Lutheran, Anglican, humkumbuka Tomaso katika tarehe ya leo. Those Orthodox churches, especially the Catholics, the Lutheran and Anglicans, remember St. Thomas a day like today. Kanisa Katoliki linaruhusu waumini wa madhehebu yote kusali mbele ya kaburi la Tomaso, and all the faithful ones have been allowed on this day. In India, the Catholic Church opens this tomb where people go and pray and worship. One of the things I want to add from this given short story about St. Thomas of Aquinas is that he had a great desire. We respect his doubts. His doubts are important to some extent because everybody somehow want to know what is hidden beyond what they can see. And I mean, it must have been strange for Thomas to hear that Jesus is back to life, even though he knew him or he may have heard him spoke of his resurrection. But, being in the human flesh, I mean, he was kind of confused. How can someone rise from the dead? Someone who was dead, who was tortured and suffered. And so, we can try to understand his doubts as a common doubt, that sometimes arises into our own lives. But many times we delay to believe. We delay to believe that God can do wonders. And many times, all that we even prophesy for ourselves is the negativities of life. You know, we see ourselves like people who will never progress in life. We limit our gifts. We limit the talents that God has given to us. But what we find today is a power of faith and also a great desire for someone who is longing for God. And I can tell you for real that so many people, so many persons are longing for God deep within their hearts. Deep within their hearts, they are looking and they're in search of God. You see so many people stressed out. You see so many people depressed. You see so many people trying to fight you. So many people trying to be against you. It is because they have not come to receive that taste, the fullness of the taste of God, which actually won't be received here on earth. Somehow we have to go along with it and accept that somehow the fulfillment of our happiness won't be here. But nevertheless, we can still be contented with the happiness that God is going to grant us. So there is no need to be arrogant. There's no need to be rude to people because one thing you must understand when you see them angry, when you see them vexed, when you see them stressed, they are looking for God. They're desiring something that they have not received. They are trying to wash away their iniquities along with you. So you do not have to rush to judge them. You do not have to rush to condemn them because deep within their hearts, they are looking for happiness. That happiness, they have not found it. And if they are finding it, they are finding it in wrong means. They are looking for total happiness, but they are looking for it in human beings. And so they are going for the long means, looking for happiness until they have found rest in God. Their hearts will be happy. They will be happy with those that they live with. They will be happy with their neighbors. They will give you peace. They will have peace within themselves. And they will spread peace to whoever they meet. But unless they have found God fully, unless their desires have been fulfilled, which is looking and receiving that God they are looking for in their hearts, they will remain stagnant. They will remain wanting. They will remain in want. And since they are going for the wrong happiness, looking for happiness from men, from women who cannot offer them total happiness, this world, and I repeat again, this world will be an unpeaceful world because we are going for happiness But we are looking for that happiness in the wrong means. We are looking it for people, from people. And yet, we are going to people who are already in misery. A miserable person can offer nothing to you, except maybe teach you to be patient. It's only a peaceful person who have found God who can offer peace to you. So let us be wise as we move along in our life, and let us look at those persons also who have lived before us. They endured a lot, they encountered a lot. And it is very important that we keep on searching, looking for that deep love of God, because that will sustain you, that will keep you. We know of St. Thomas Aquinas that he spent so much time in meditation, trying to discover God. And in his writings, he writes very profound writings, you know, trying to discover this unchangeable God, this timeless God, this God who cannot be controlled, this God who rules the earth. God rules our heart, God rules our minds, God send us prophets, God guide our lives. So, I and you, let us focus to this God. He has life. He will fulfill our longings that we have in the depths of our hearts. We may have been hurt. We may be in the process of healing, and God can offer healing. He continues to heal day and night. Every moment of your life, God is at work. But if we want Him to work in a more profound way, we need also to offer ourselves. We need to surrender. We need to surrender our friends that are offering us nothing, and yet we consider them our friends. We have to surrender them, whether we like it or not. Something has to die for something to rise. It may be our pride. It may be that person we cling to, and they're not very much important in our way towards God. If they are taking us backward, we may decide to make one step forward so that we may save ourselves and somehow save others. Be courageous, be focused, and don't look back.